Aspartame is an artificial sweetener that was discovered in 1965 and gained widespread popularity in the United States during the 1980s after its approval by the FDA. It is used as sugar substitute in various food and beverage products in over 90 countries worldwide. Aspartame is approximately 200 times sweeter than table sugar, which allows for its use in small quantities to achieve the desired level of sweetness. Before aspartame, other artificial sweeteners like cyclamate and saccharin were used, but they faced eventual bans due to concerns about their potential links to cancer. Chemically, aspartame is a dipeptide, composed of two amino acids, aspartic acid and phenylalanine, joined together with a methyl ester. Aspartame has been the subject of numerous scientific studies and debates regarding its safety. The regulatory agencies, such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and the European Food Safety Authority, have assessed the safety of aspartame and concluded that it is generally safe for consumption by the general population at acceptable daily intake levels. It is commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free candies, chewing gum, and other processed foods labeled as low-calorie. Like any food additive, aspartame has both advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of aspartame. Low calorie. Aspartame provides sweetness without adding significant calories to the diet, making it an attractive option for individuals looking to reduce their caloric intake or manage their weight. Suitable for diabetics. Aspartame does not raise blood sugar levels, making it safe for people with diabetes or those trying to control their blood sugar levels. Tooth-friendly. Aspartame does not promote tooth decay like sugar does, as it is not fermented by bacteria in the mouth. Safe for pregnancy. Regulatory agencies such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and the European Food Safety Authority (EFSA) have approved aspartame as safe for consumption during pregnancy, within recommended limits. Helps reduce sugar consumption. Aspartame allows individuals to enjoy sweet-tasting foods and beverages without the negative effects of consuming large amounts of sugar. Disadvantages of aspartame. Controversy. Aspartame has been a subject of controversy over the years, with some studies suggesting potential health risks. However, numerous scientific reviews and regulatory agencies have consistently deemed it safe for consumption within acceptable daily intake levels. Phenylketonuria. People with the rare genetic disorder cannot metabolize the amino acid phenylalanine, which is one of the components of aspartame. For them, aspartame consumption can be harmful and must be strictly avoided. Potential side effects. Some individuals have reported mild side effects after consuming aspartame, such as headaches, dizziness, and gastrointestinal issues. However, these reactions are relatively rare and not scientifically supported as consistent or significant. Heat sensitivity. Aspartame can lose its sweetness when exposed to high temperatures, which limits its use in cooking and baking. Laxative effect. In some people, large quantities of aspartame may have a laxative effect, leading to digestive discomfort. Recently, the World Health Organization classified aspartame as a possible carcinogen. The decision was based on a limited number of studies by the International Agency for Research on Cancer (IARC) in humans, mice, and rats, as well as cell-based studies, which suggested a link between aspartame and cancer. However, each line of evidence was deemed limited, meaning the IARC couldn't confidently rule out the possibility that the results were influenced by chance, bias, or confounding. The International Agency for Research on Cancer (IARC) uses 4 classification levels to categorize agents based on their cancer-causing potential. Group 1. Substances classified in this group are known to be cancer-causing in humans. There is sufficient evidence supporting their carcinogenicity. Group 2A. Substances in this category are deemed probably carcinogenic to humans. Although the evidence is less robust than Group 1, it still suggests a potential link to cancer. Group 2B. Substances in this group are considered possibly carcinogenic to humans. The evidence for carcinogenicity is limited and not conclusive. Group 3. Substances in this category are unclassifiable as to their cancer risk due to insufficient or inadequate evidence. Aspartame falls into Group 2b, indicating that there is limited evidence suggesting a possible link to cancer, but it is not definitive. Regulatory bodies, such as the FDA, assess these classifications and set safety standards accordingly. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA), after reviewing the same data, raised concerns about the studies that the IARC relied upon, identifying significant shortcomings in their methodology, and stated that the artificial sweetener aspartame is not considered a potential carcinogen for humans. Another arm of the World Health Organization, the joint WHO and FAO Expert Committee on Food Additives (JECFA), after evaluating data on aspartame simultaneously with the IARC, concluded that there is no convincing evidence from experimental animal or human data to suggest that aspartame has adverse effects after ingestion. The committee noted that during digestion, aspartame breaks down into metabolites that the body readily absorbs from other common foods, and thus no aspartame enters systemic circulation. JECFA also found no evidence of aspartame damaging DNA or causing cancer through other mechanisms. The World Health Organization's classification doesn't automatically lead to immediate actions. It is up to the regulatories, companies, and consumers to decide how to respond. While a ban on aspartame is not likely to happen soon, the assessment should be taken seriously since the WHO's cancer research arm is a trusted authority. The question of whether to avoid all aspartame is not straightforward and largely depends on individual preferences and risk assessments. The conflicting findings and mixed messaging from various organizations can be confusing and frustrating for consumers. Some people may choose to sharply limit their consumption of aspartame if they already had concerns or questions about its safety. Others may continue to consume products containing aspartame, assuming that since they have not experienced any adverse effects so far, it may be relatively safe. Ultimately, consumers should make informed choices based on their own comfort level and understanding of the available research. If there are concerns, it's a good idea to consult with healthcare professionals for personalized guidance.